Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. By a while, it's been like 4 months. So I ended up switching apartments and then going into like a Great Depression for the last 2 months, being very non-productive, but now we're back with a big book haul because I've been book shopping twice and like I haven't posted about it. So we're just gonna do one big book haul. I believe I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 14 books. Didn't realize it was that big, but it is. So let me get started and we will have a fun little book haul video to get me back into YouTube. Alright, so we're gonna start off with the book haul that I bought. I think it was the first weekend of September. I'm gonna start off with Circe by Madeline Miller, and I actually did start this the next week after I got it because Cedric and I went to Idaho for a vacation and I read it while he was golfing. It was my little vacation. Where's my bookmark? Am I this far? I don't know how far I am, but I'm like, it says I am apparently halfway through, but I think I don't actually have my bookmark in it. But I did start this and I've been really into Greek mythology lately. Like, I was on a kick with it. I've been watching like movies, reading books, so I definitely wanted to get this. I've seen a lot about it, and no, I have not read The Song of Achilles, but I will eventually. But yeah, so this is the first book I got, and I'm really excited because, like I said, I've already started reading it. I loved it. I just need to finish my Hellbent reading vlog, and then I'll get around to this one again. Alright, so the next one is Hirano and Kagura. This is a spin-off of a manga I have, which is Sasaki and Miyano. I have not finished it, but I'm actually planning a vlog soon to read the entire series in a day to get my book count back up, even though I went to the store, like the second one, and I saw that they added more books. So I thought the book series was done, so I have to go back to the bookstore and get the rest. But I did buy this spin-off. It is really cute. It's the first book of this series, and I'm really excited to get back into it. It is like a very cute BL romance, and this world is just really, it's really gentle compared to what I read, as you can like see the last book from this book. So I'm really excited to like read this series. All right, the next one was because October was coming up, obviously at the beginning of September. So I wanted to get some spooky books. And I got Horseman by Christina Henry. I have read Christina Henry before. I have Alice that I did read. And then I think the second book is The Red Queen, which I didn't read yet, but I'm going to get there eventually. But I did buy this. It is a retelling of Sleepy Hollow, and I low-key learned that I really like that tale. And Christina Henry is like a horror author, so I have been delving into horror and gothic literature and just all of the above, which I'm actually going big studies on that. I'm gonna like make my whole like I'm gonna do a personal study on it, to be honest, because I really like gothic literature and just the dark academia in general. So I'm really excited for this, and I think it's gonna be one of my next reads because October's not over yet. It's over next week, but it's not over yet. Like a week and a half before October's over. So hopefully I'll get there. Alright, and then the next one I got was Defy Me by Tahara Mafi, and this is the next book in the series I've read. I think it's the second to last one. I read the one before this in like one sitting, and I loved it. Where is it at? So this is Defy Me. I read Restore Me, and then I need to get Imagine Me, which I haven't, but yeah, so this is the next book in the series. Wait, is it 7? Hold on. This is 6. No, 5. This is 5. This is book 5 in the series, and I really liked the first 3. I read those in high school. I think I read them, the first 3 books, in like a week, like an individual week. And when I read the 4th book, I read it in a single day, and it made me really excited for this because I forgot how much I loved this world and these characters, and they're funny, they're good, and really well written, especially for an audience like me. So I got this next book in the series. Alright, so this one was definitely a TikTok book that went around. I haven't read it yet, but I want to. It's Fourth Wing, and I've heard that the next book comes out, I think, November 8th. So I want this to be one of my next reads, so I can just go straight from Fourth Wing to whatever the second book is going to be, because I have a feeling I'm really going to love this. Like, it's super hyped up. I want to do a reading vlog on it, and I don't know much about it besides it might be smutty. It has dragons in it, a badass female character, like so many good things that I really love to read, and the cover is literally super gorgeous. Oh, and there's even a map on the inside, which is always fun to look at. So yeah, I forgot this book was $30, but oh well. Yeah, I'm really excited to read this because I've heard so many great things about it. All right, the last book in the first part of the book haul, which was just my first trip, is A Soul of Ash and Blood, which is the next series of, no, it's not from this, right? Is this, hold on. No. Is it? Wait, is this a continuation from Blood and Ash? I don't think it is. I thought it was part of the, hold on. Wait, this is a continuation? News to me. Oh my god. So I bought The War of Two Queens a while ago, haven't read it. I thought this was the next book in the second series, like spin-off, which I haven't read yet either. Well, I've read the first 2 books. I haven't read the third one. Oh my god, this is super unplanned. I literally thought this was in the spin-off series and not the OG series. Oh my god, I'm down 2 books, not just 1. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, so this is A Soul of Ash and Blood by Jennifer Armentrout. It's the 5th book in the series that I apparently didn't know, and I picked up because I love the series and this author anyway, but I don't know much about this, obviously, and I'm not gonna look into it because this is apparently the 5th book, not the 3rd book of the other series, and I don't want to spoil myself. So I still have to read A War of Two Queens, and then I will read this, and obviously I got this on sale because go me. Alright, so that was the end of the first book haul that I did in September. Then I did a second book haul, I think the second week of October. I spent a lot of money. Actually, I technically didn't because, so this book haul was $120, but I got a $20 coupon for spend $100 get 20 off. So then it was $100 and I had $80 in tip money from work. So I technically, girl math, spent $20 on all of these books. So we're gonna get into it. So the first book I have is Game of Thrones. This is actually not for me. This is for my dad. He is actually going through a bunch of like surgeries right now. So like he's getting a foot surgery. So he's gonna be down for a little bit, and he's very much like an active guy. And my sister and I thought it would be a great idea to get him like a book. And he and my stepmom loved this TV series. They've watched all the spin-offs. Like, they're very into this world. And so I got the first book for him to see if he would like it, just to see, like, to keep his mind active. Because, like, you know, physical people don't really like to sit down and, like, work their brain there often. So we got Game of Thrones for my dad, and it is a thick book. Oh my god, it took me forever to find this in the bookstore because our like bookstore here, like the Books A Million, is like rearranged really weird. Like they have all of the like technically like adult books on the other side of the store, and then by the YA and manga they just have this one bookshelf that's horror. Well, it's like technically 4, like it's back to back, but it's like one small area. And then they have a sci-fi and fantasy section, which this was in, but I thought it was in the just the fiction because they had like box sets of this entire series, so I was just looking for it. It took me like 20 minutes to find this, but you know, I found it eventually and I was super proud of myself. Also, I have started, not the book, but the TV series multiple times, and I think I like binged the first 2 seasons when I was younger, and then I've been trying to watch, I tried to restart it like last month, and now I'm only like 5 episodes in. I don't know. I like want to push myself to watch it, but I haven't. But anyways, so the next one is a book I had never heard of before. It's Bella Morte by Bella Higgins. Ooh, this was apparently a Wattpad book. That's probably why I haven't heard of it. It is literally, I think it's a vampire romance and a mystery. Yeah, it is. It's a vampire romance. And I've been like such into like vampires lately. I don't know what it is. Like, I've been wanting to rewatch all of the like the Vampire Diaries, the originals, legacies. Like, actually it's probably because it's all over my TikTok. But I got this because I've been wanting to read so much more about vampires lately, and I just like, I picked it up, never heard of it, but it pulled me in enough. So I will let you guys know how I feel about it eventually when I read it. Okay, so the next one is a second book to a series that I didn't know was a series for a while. And the first book took me like 8 months to read because I picked it up, read the first like 120 pages, set it down, and then like literally didn't pick it up for like months. It is Immortality by, I think it's Sana Schwartz. And I think I rated the first book like a 4 out of 5. I didn't like the beginning, then the ending was really good. But I thought it was like a good ending. But apparently they did a second book, which I'm very intrigued about because honestly like the love interests are very like not, they're not cliche, and so it definitely keeps like my interest in the book series. It's about this girl. I don't remember what like years this takes place, like what century this takes place, but I know it's really old. I think it might be like 1800s, 1900s, don't quite remember. But it's about this woman who wants to become a doctor, but women are not practicing being like doctors or anything medical like that yet. So she, in the first book, essentially was practicing on dead bodies, met this guy, and then more stuff happened. Not going to tell you though, because it's spoilers. And then we got to this book. So now we are at this book, and hopefully kind of want to read it soon because I liked the first book. So my next 3 books are all Darcy Coates, because in the bookstore they were having a Darcy Coates sale for buy 2 get the 3rd one free. So I have 3 Darcy Coates books, but you guys shouldn't be surprised because I literally made a whole video about how I love horror and Darcy Coates. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. So this first one is The Folecraft Ghost. It is about 2 children that are sent to live with their grandparents when their mother gets sent to the hospital and has to reside there for a while. And then I don't think they've really like met their grandparents before, and so they're like living with these kind of mostly strangers, and then like weird stuff starts happening in the house, and then their grandparents start acting really weird, and they kind of have to like find ways to, or like figure out if they're like actually in danger, if they need to protect themselves. Like it's just a whole essential, like this whole story of like being sent to essentially live with strangers, and then weird ass things are happening. I don't know much else about this because honestly I saw a Darcy Coates sale and I just picked up a bunch of books that I didn't already have because I have a lot of her books. So The Folecraft Ghost is the first one. The second one is a book series I've seen a little bit. Wasn't planning on picking it up until the sale. It is about this woman named Kira that is actually homeless, and she goes to live in a graveyard and hopefully works to like live in the graveyard and, you know, make some money, get some food, and weird things start to happen. She realizes that like there's some weird noises at night, like graves are being robbed, like they're being opened, like weird things are happening. So Kira takes it upon herself to look into why weird things are happening. I don't know why you'd want to do that. I would low-key, if I like lived in a graveyard, and know she's homeless, you guys, I know. But if I lived in a graveyard and like weird shit like that was happening, I'd be out. But our lovely main character takes it upon herself to investigate. And there's the real horror, which obviously I don't know how that goes because I haven't read it yet. But yeah, The Whispering Dead by Darcy Coates. Alright, the last one I got is like a camp one, a scary camp one. So this is Dead Lake. It is about a woman named Sam who goes to stay in her uncle's cabin to get back into her creative side, get some paintings done. But then she realizes that one night she sees this mysterious man just standing on her dock, because like, how rude, why are you on my family's dock, get off. And when she goes to confront him, weird stuff starts to happen. She honestly gets followed by him, like her car gets not destroyed, but I think he like it says disables her car. I don't know about that one. Yeah, it says he disables her car. He destroys her only way to communicate with the outside world. Stranded, alone, afraid. So, okay, it's not a camp one. It's you're alone out in the cabin by yourself and there's a scary guy after you. Essentially, you're screwed. I actually really like these. I learned I don't really remember what I was watching, but I was watching a movie. I really liked the idea of like alone cabin / like camp stuff that like, I don't know. Actually, I think I was watching Jacksepticeye's video of The Quarry. I think that's what really reminded me that I really liked this like genre of campfire horror. So I'm actually really excited to read this book. Honestly, out of like the 3 Darcy Coates books I just showed you, this is probably going to be the next one I read eventually. Yeah, this one seems a lot more interesting in my opinion. All right, the next one I'm really excited about. I didn't realize this book came out yet. It's a Scarlet Veil by Shelby Mahiran. As you guys know, I loved the Serpent and Dove series. But the only thing that sucks about this is I have not read the last book in the series, and this is a spin-off, so I can't even read this yet. I'm pretty sure, is this a vampire spin-off? I don't quite remember. I think I don't think this is a vampire spin-off, but there is an author that's writing a vampire spin-off. I don't remember what it is. I think it's actually, straight up, I think it's Jennifer. No, I actually don't quite remember. But there is an author that's writing a vampire spin-off series. I think it's either Jennifer or it is the author of, oh, what is that? A Touch of Darkness. It's one of those two. I don't quite remember. It's been a while since I've looked into it, but it is happening. But anyway, The Scarlet Veil is a spin-off series of Servant and Dove, and I'm really excited for it because I love that world. I love her writing. It's a thick book too, so I know it's gonna take me a while to get into it. I needed to try to not read that because it would have been spoilers. But yeah, so this was the second to last book I got, and I actually, like I said, I didn't really know it came out until I actually saw it in store and I just picked it up. Like I said, didn't know what it was about, saw the author, and I was like, say less, here we are. We're here with Shelby Mahiran, the Queen. Or this last one is the one I actually went to the bookstore for. I am so excited for this. And because like when this time period that I went shopping for the second book, when this book just came out, it's Throne of the Fallen, and yes, people, I will be doing a reading vlog of this, and this is the next book I'm doing. Like, this is the next book I'm reading. I'm finishing Hellbent, starting this one. I know I said I was going to finish Circe, not doing it. I'm going into this. This is a thick book. Like, this is a spin-off of, oh my god, why can I not think of what it's called? Kingdom of the Wicked. Why am I so stupid? I'm not stupid. I'm just forgetful today. This is a spin-off of, I believe, is it Envy? I believe it's Envy. Yeah, of Envy, and I'm super excited because I loved this series, obviously, because honestly, that was my most consistent series of like reading vlogs besides Once Upon a Broken Heart, which I am getting that book soon when I pre-ordered that book, so it should be coming soon. I'm gonna read this and then that one. But yeah, anyway, so this is the last book of the series, or not the last book of the series, the last book of the video. It's Throne of the Fallen by Carrie Maniscalco, the actual queen. I think I've decided my top 2 favorite authors. I don't know, I have this triangle of Stephanie Garber, Sarah J. Maas, and Carrie Maniscalco that are my favorite authors, but I low-key think, I almost think Carrie takes the top. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Like, I love Sarah J. Maas, like, love her to death, but I think Carrie takes the top. So I've been like super excited for this book to come out. Not gonna lie, I don't like the cover. I don't like the cover at all. But as a faithful reader, I will always buy her books, regardless if I like the cover or not. And you know what? Maybe this cover will like actually make sense once I like read the book. I don't know. The first series had way better covers with the skulls and everything else. So yeah. Alright, I'm not even gonna attempt to hold up all the books because I did that for the thumbnail and it was very difficult. So I'm not gonna do that. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it's been a while since I've posted, but here I am. I'm here now. Hello. I'm back. I have a lot of plans now that I'm not in just a life slump, not even like a reading slump, like a life slump. Yeah, I have a lot of plans. I have a lot of writing to do, a lot of reading I want to do before the end of 2023. And I have some fun videos coming out in my new apartment. I know you guys haven't seen it. I probably won't show you guys because it's always constantly a mess. I have an island in the middle of my kitchen and I think I want to do some like cooking, actually baking videos. Because I've been doing a lot of baking recently and I want to do like baking themes around like books and like movies and everything. It was a project I wanted to start a year ago, never got around to because I didn't have a good setup in my last kitchen, but this kitchen I do. So I'm like, honestly, it would be perfect. So I'm gonna try that soon. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below if you've read any of these books. No spoilers though. Please, no spoilers. And comment anything else if you would like. I will try my best to comment back. Like this video and subscribe to see more bookish and writing videos from me. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!